What is up, everybody? It's Cobes here, and today I'm back with a Fortnite video. In today's video, I have 10 skins that you need to refund. The refund system is coming back on June 1st, so get ready, get your supplies ready, get your skins, your gliders, your pickaxes, all that ready. Even some emotes if you want to, but get all those ready and get ready to refund them. You will have 3 refunds in total unless they change it, which I really doubt they will. Honestly, I could see them doing 1 refund or 2 refunds, but they'll probably keep it at 3. For me, I'm not going to refund any skins because I do like collecting each and every single skin in this game. If I could have every skin, which I'm planning or trying to do, except for like the really rare OG skins I can't get anymore, I'm gonna try to get everyone. I will get everyone. So this video is specifically for you, and I guess it's kind of like a hypothetical for me. If I had to refund skins, which would I do? So at our number 10 spot, I think it's a pretty obvious one, Tower Recon Specialist. This skin is basically a default skin named and sold to you as a uncommon skin. But for me, the design is just a little bit too plain to really get behind. There's so many other skins like Commando, Renegade, Tactics Officer. So if you guys don't want this kind of diarrhea brown, vomit green color mixed together in a bowl that you have to consume, I would say get rid of Tower Recon Specialist. There are really a lot of great uncommon skins in this game, and I feel like this one just isn't cutting it for me. It's decent, it's all right, but at the end of the day, it's just not doing it for me. At our number 9 spot, I had to give it to the Steel Sight. For me, this skin's just overall an alright epic skin. I really don't think it's worth the money though. If I didn't spend just careless amounts of money on this game, I definitely wouldn't be buying this skin. I think the back bling is just a little bit too plain, and honestly, if I were to use or have the option to use that back bling or just not use a back bling at all, I think I would just choose to not use the back bling. The back bling's a little bit too plain for me. The skin design isn't anything special as well. For me, I just think the Steel Sight is an okay epic. Maybe you like it more than me, but this is my personal preference and what I'm suggesting you refund and why. So honestly, decent skin, pretty bad back bling. If I had to give it a rating, it's probably like a 3 out of 10 in my book. The back bling being a 2, the skin being like a 4. At my number 8 spot, I had to give it to Tomato Head. And this one really isn't cutting it for me again, like most of these skins are. I think the skin design is a little bit too grimy, and I understand that's the look they were going for. The colors are dull, the skin is grimy and dirty, and again, I understand that's the design they were going for. That does not mean I have to like it. And this is the skin that I personally just don't like all that much. Honestly, I would say the back bling is the strong suit for it. I would say unless you have a lot of red skins, get rid of the Tomato Head. The back bling goes very well with a lot of different red skins, but I'm just assuming that most people don't have a ton of skins and they probably don't have a lot of red ones. So unless you have a ton of red skins, let me get this point across, get rid of this. But if you do, then you can keep it just for the back bling. For me, I just personally don't like the design. I think the colors are dull and it's a little bit too grimy and dirty for me to really get behind. At my number 7 spot, I gave it to the Toxic Trooper and the Hazard Agent. I really feel like a lot of these skins are affected by their back bling. If the back bling is garbage, then I'll probably end up hating the skin. If the back bling is great, then you know what? I'll at least give the skin a chance, and even if I don't like it, I'll still appreciate it for its back bling. But the Toxic Trooper and Hazard Agent, I think they're just a little bit too similar to the Dark Vanguard and even like the Mission Specialist. I know it's not as similar, or okay, Dark Voyager and the Dark Vanguard. I'll say they're very similar to those, and I'll leave it there. But for me, I think they're just too similar, and their back blings are maybe a 1 or 2 out of 10. And their skin designs just aren't anything too special. They're not too creative. They're nothing new, really. In maybe a couple weeks from now, a month from now, I think these skins aren't going to be like a fan favorite, not even close. So I would say get rid of these if you still can. At my number 6 spot, I would have to give it to the Radiance Striker. And for this one, it's basically like a Star Trek ripoff. That's what I feel like. Its skin design really doesn't go well with the clothing design. I think the clothes just don't stand out like they should. Honestly, like the uncommon Renegade skin, which is basically just like reddish orange color on a plain default skin. Just imagine that, because I'm not going to post a picture, but I will of each of these skins I'm talking about, except only the ones on the list. But the Radiance Striker doesn't even look as good as this uncommon skin I'm talking about, honestly. The colors don't pop or stand out like I think they tried to, Epic Games tried to do. So for me, I think it's just a Star Trek ripoff, no back bling, not good enough. There's so many other great rares out there. At my number 5 spot, I have to give it to one of my least favorite legendary skins inside this game at this moment. The Rex, it's just my least favorite. It's my least favorite legendary. I can't say anything else about it. The back bling, for me, I don't even like the back bling. People got mad at me for picking the Rust Bucket over the Scaly. I'm sorry, but that's what I truthfully think. I think the Scaly is just a pretty basic, ugly, like child's toy back bling. Honestly, the skin, not doing it for me. I thought the design was cool at first. The colors aren't really doing it for me, and the back bling isn't doing it for me. 3 strikes, and Rex, you're gone. You're refunded, buddy. Bye-bye. At my number 4 spot, I know I've told people to get this skin, but maybe after you've used the back bling, you can just say bye-bye to this skin, because I think it's horrible. I think the Bright Gunner is a horrible epic skin all around. I think the only positive part to this skin is the back bling. If you don't have the Bright Bomber, get rid of this skin. There's no reason for you to keep this if you do not have the Bright Bomber. I can understand if you want to keep the Bright Bag for the Bright Bomber and that's it. If that's your only reason, then fine. I can understand that. I would probably keep it for that reason as well, but the skin design is just so disgusting. I don't think I've ever used it since the first day it came out. And even during the first day, I was having a hard time using this skin. It's just personally not for me. I don't like it. I don't want anyone else using it. I honestly kill people. I hunt people down if I know they have this skin. If I see them in the pregame lobby, I'm watching for them to jump off that bus so I can stalk them down and blow their heads off for even attempting to use this skin in front of me. At my number 3 spot, I gave it to Midnight Ops, and really I thought this skin was alright when I first saw it. I thought it was a little bit underrated, but the more and more I look at it, it's just an ugly skin. Like, the guy is ugly. I'm not saying all these characters are good looking necessarily in this game, but this guy takes the cake for the ugliest human character in this game. Not just his skin design, just his face. It's disgustingly ugly, honestly. Am I the only one who thinks? Oh my god. I can't even look at this skin. Get this shit off my screen. I hope it's off your screen. Maybe I'll leave it up for a dramatically long time for you guys, because it is disturbingly ugly. I think the colors are alright. There's no back bling on it. It's just really not for me. Like, this one is really not for me. If I had to pick a skin that's not for me, well, this one is just not for me. At my number 2 spot, I had to give it to Abstract. And this one all around, it's again, just not for me. Not as much as like the Midnight Ops, but I think the back bling, the tag bag, is one of the worst. And it's not compatible with many skins. I would personally say it's not compatible with a single skin in this game, including Abstract. I think it's one of the worst skin or backbling designs. I'm sorry if I was saying skin there, but I meant backbling. But it's one of the worst backbling designs. It's not compatible with anything. Its colors are dull. They don't stand out, which I think they should. And the spray paint bag on his back is just ugly. Like, really, I can't really say anything else other than that. The skin, however, not for me. I personally just don't know exactly what's wrong with it. I like Technique more. I just don't know exactly why I dislike the Abstract skin so much. It's just not like, it's not doing anything for me. It's really disturbingly ugly. Just not as bad as Midnight Ops, but pretty close. At my number 1 spot for skins I think you should refund as soon as possible, get another uncommon skin for yourself. We have Nightlight and Light Show. These ones I think need to be refunded. There's just no doubt in my mind that these things need to be out of the game as soon as possible. They're just disturbing how horrible the design is. I know I've been saying disturbing a lot. I don't know why I have. I guess I just said it once and I thought, fuck it, I'll say it again. But I'm sorry for saying that like 5,000 times this video. But the Nightlight Light Show, at first, trust me, I thought they were amazing. I think a lot of people did. They're like, wow, this is actually a really cool skin design, because we haven't really seen anything like that. But after a week, maybe even after a couple days, I feel like most people kind of saw through their initial hype and realized that this skin just really isn't good. I think this skin has a cool concept. I think on paper it sounds good, but when it's in practice, when it's in gameplay, like even the screenshots were good, but when it's in practice, when it's in gameplay, it's just not looking that great. It's honestly a strain on your eyes. For me, I get like literally nauseous after using it for too long. So I'm just not going back to this skin. I'll have it in my collection. Maybe I'll whip it out every like once every, I don't know, every time I randomize, maybe I'll get it. But for like actually using it or wanting to use it, maybe once every like 3 or 4 months, I'll just whip it out just to see if I like it again. But for now, I just don't like really any of these skins on this list. Some of them are all right. Some of them are definitely better than others. Some of these skins have like a horrible back bling which drags them down. Some of them, their skin design is bad as well. But all in all, I think you could refund any of these skins and, in my opinion, not feel bad about it, not really regret it afterwards. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Drop a like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications, guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.